I love it. We have a great defense, though.
But for Carson, coming off the injury,
we like it. We like to see that. At one time, I saw him scramble and it kind of collapsed, and he got out of there. I was excited about that because just to see him move and just like, oh, and he come back to the huddle, he looks normal. That was a big sign because this is football. Everything's not going to be clean. When the live bullets come, you want to stay away from the quarterback as much as you can in practice, but at times things are going to happen, and it was good to see him when it did collapse, him get out of there, move around. It was encouraging. So that was great, and I think we're going to be good, man. I think he's going to be great. He's going to bounce back great. I'm excited to play with him.
What was it like watching him from afar last season? Not that you were, tracking him each and every week, but just from the fact that, you knew the numbers.
They were scoring a whole bunch of points, and he almost won MVP. When you're playing football, it's kind of hard to just watch somebody too hard because you're playing yourself, you're playing at the same time or whatever. But when we played against teams that they played and we watch them, it's just, attraction, man. Big arm, live guy, great person, first and foremost. And, he's just encouraging and he wants to get better. And you can tell how hard he's working at. He just wants to be great. So I'm excited. I can't even explain how, excited I am to play on the team with him. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a great season.
What's it been like coming in the locker room, not just yourself, but guys like Haloti, Michael Bennett, other guys who've been in the league for a long time? Some guys have won, some have not, but all of you guys coming here with this team looking to repeat here in 2018.
Just guys, we all 10 years plus, so we know what it takes to win. We've all been in winning situations. We've all been in losing situations, so we know what it takes to win. We know what it takes to not win. So here we feel like they have the recipe, and we all have the same common agenda. We all want to win the Super Bowl, and we feel like this team has a lot of great pieces, and it's not about just the talent. It's about just the whole atmosphere, the guys around here, the guys that they have in the locker room, the coaches that they have, and just the whole city. It's just great. It's a great opportunity, and I think everybody wanted to be a part of it. And for me, it was a no-brainer. I had some options, but when it was here and the other ones, I'm like, it was a no-brainer for me.
Was the chemistry the difference? Is that the difference between the good and the great team?
You just watch from afar. You just see the guys on TV like the Super Bowl, just the energy they have, the energy Doug had, and those guys look like they wanted to play for him. And like everybody don't want to play for their coach. I can tell you that right now in the league. Some coaches abuse their power and guys don't like them. But then you have guys like Doug who don't abuse their power and guys love him and run through a wall for him. And when you see that from afar, you want to be a part of that. I was a free agent, so I was like, I'm with it.
And you got that sense from Doug? I mean, the fact that what you see, it's, sometimes what you see from afar isn't.
I saw that from afar, me personally, but then when Alshon were calling me, guys on the team were calling me Carson, those guys were just telling me I'm going to love him. I'm like, you're going to love Doug, man. He's a great coach. He's a great person. He lets you be you. He's just great all around, to work for him. And that's all I needed to hear. When you hear fellow players, and I knew Alshon for a while, so I wouldn't expect him to lie to me or lead me on. Guys don't really do that, and he's a real guy. So I didn't expect him to lead me on or tell me something false. So I believed him, man. This was already somewhere where I was thinking about coming in. He just stamped it when he was just telling me how the atmosphere is and how guys are. And I played with Timmy Jernigan. He was telling me the same thing. Everybody was just telling me how good it was. So I was like, let's do it.
For you as a veteran, what's that feeling you get when you get that first hit on the first day of pads?
First hit?
Yeah, on the first day of pads.
I haven't got hit on the first day of pads probably in a while. Like a real hit?
Yeah.
I don't think they should be hitting me on the first day, huh? When coach says live, that's when they just smack me. Okay, I'm cool with that. But if I'm running across the field, somebody just smack me and it's not live, might have our first camp fight. But nah, it's cool, man. Like I was telling them, man, you go through so many training camps, so many practices. It's normal. Like, this is what I do. This is all I know. Like, just playing football, getting hit, and just having fun. It's fun. When you get that first hit, that's when it's like, okay, we back to football. It's just like a real game. Once you get that first catch, that first tackle, you're like, okay, now we can play football. It just wake you up. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it just gets you amped up, get you ready. But if you hit me, you better have your head on the swivel because I'm coming back to hit you.
Do you see any kind of increased intensity from previous training camps to now with the fact, coming to a defending Super Bowl champion?
These guys are energetic. I don't see much change from the OTAs to now. Like, guys were energetic every day talking trash. Like, you can't beat me, you can't do this, do that. I love it. I told Doug on the phone before I ever came, I'm like, Coach, if you don't want a guy who's going to talk a lot of trash and just be a loudmouth on your team, I'm going to be respectful to everybody. But when we on the field, I'm gonna get out of line sometimes a little crazy. He was like, we have a lot of those guys, so you're gonna fit right in. So I was good with it.